And we're good. Yay. Things are thinking. The Twitch is twitching. The YouTube is getting there. There we go. Yay. Ah! Boop! Alright. I am tired. I am very tired. But hey, we went grocery shopping. Nobody's hungry. We get to do silly stuff now. Yeah. And you know what? Since I'm tired right now, why not do something very silly? So today, we'll be listening to some dog shit. Alright, the most tremendous, let me grab my pillow. The most tremendous, the most pristine dog shit. I hope you appreciate Shuffle, because Shuffle will be gone for the rest of this. And I might pull up good examples of some stuff that happened. This is going to be a playlist of all time. Gamers, gals, and non-binary pals. This will be suffering. Unfortunately, in my space, I have heard a lot of bad video game music, but I'm also connoisseur of dog shit. I like bad things on occasion. Alright, I am a bad movie enjoyer. I'm a bad song enjoyer. Alright, there's a lot of qualities that make something bad. We're going to be experiencing all of those. Every single one. Every single one of those qualities we are going to run across. You're early. Yes, I am. I am very tired, and if I didn't start stream now, I wouldn't start it later, and I've already been late, so yeah. I'm doing stream now. Oh boy, just ended mine. Yeah, I noticed. I didn't watch any. I poked in for a bit, but then I went to the grocery store with my brother, so. I will probably be doing card game stuff tomorrow because the new pack comes out in Master Duel with an archetype I was excited for. With Cool Tune. Cool Tune is coming out in Master Duel, so that's going to be fun. God, I'm already going to miss the good music. What type is that? They are like a bunch of music gremlin dudes that are all tuners, and they all summon like synchro tuner monsters, and they can quick synchro on your opponent's turn, which is really cool because I like synchro stuff, so naturally I'm interested in Cool Tune. They're very neat. What type are they? I think they're all, actually, let me double check that. What are they? I think most of them are like... My brain wants to say psychics. I like the look of the yummy art style. I do too! I just wish the deck wasn't annoying. Let's see. Cool Tune. Let's see. Let's just check it out here. What does the deck do? Yummy? Great question. Basically, whatever you feel like. The main mechanic is that they're relatively low-level monsters, and they have a link monster that can be used as a tuner to synchro summon. But the problem is their deck building has like virtually no restrictions on them, so they're one of the most splashable meta engines of all time. Which means it's really annoying to actually do anything to try and interrupt them, unless it's like a hard shutdown, which is not fun. Like, Yummy can be used in a ton of things because there's no real restrictions on anything they do. They don't type lock you. They don't attribute lock you. They don't really do anything. They're very annoying. Yummy Link. Yeah, they have a Link monster, which is like a... So the whole concept of Yummy is that they're like a bunch of like snack machines. The Link monster is like the crane that grabs the snacks, which is cute, and I like that. But the deck is annoying as hell. Let's see. That one's a Cyburst. That one's a Fairy. That one's a Fiend. That one's a Warrior. Okay, they're pretty mixed up. That's neat. Yeah, the Cool Tunes are neat. I like Cool Tunes. Cool Tune will be neat. Like, easy example, right? Like, Yummy is also an archetype that is supposed to focus on quick synchroing monsters. But, again, they don't have any restrictions. Cool Tune, on the other hand, locks you to synchro tuner monsters. And monsters that are both synchros and tuners are a very specific thing. To the point where most of their monsters are just in-engine monsters. It's just their own monsters. There's not that many tuner synchro monsters. So it inherently limits the amount of things that they're able to do. That doesn't mean they're not strong. By all means, they are strong. And currently in the OCG, they're one of the most popular decks. But that gives you like a better idea of like how a limiting factor leads to more experimentation and thoughtful deck building. You know what would be a good example? A good example would be, imagine if every monster in the Pokemon TCG was colorless. And it didn't matter what energy they needed. And that basically every deck was able to use, like, everything. Yes, the drawings are very neat. I always mention I have my, like, art book, like, it's in a bag beneath me. With, like, some books and my PlayStation 1. I'd have to, like, sit here and, like, scan. They would all be weak to fighting. Well, no, because they're all also dragons, so they don't really have a type weakness. And that's yummy, because you gotta remember, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really have weaknesses in that regard. So imagine if they were basically, like, a new type that could use every energy that was all the same. Like, every energy was the exact same energy to them. It didn't matter. Like, every single one of their attacks was colorless. So you could put them in anything, and they would help out your deck, because they do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, imagine if when you used one, it searched out for, like, any of your other Pokemon. You used one, it grabbed any of your, like, supporters. You could evolve them into any monster. That's basically yummy. Like, they don't have any restrictions on them, really. Which is kind of annoying. Like, hell, even, like, Fiendsmith, for as splashable as Fiendsmith was, Fiendsmith was at least, like, locked to Fiends. It took until Moon of the Closed Heaven to start seeing Fiendsmith in a bunch of things, because Moon of the Closed Heaven was a fiend that virtually every deck could access, because Moon of the Closed Heaven just needed any two monsters. I liked the May drawing the most. That one is my favorite. So yeah, like, I like Yummy visually, and I like Yummy conceptually, but fighting them is terrible. That's my biggest issue. I don't like, it's so boring. That's the worst part about it to me. It's boring. But yeah, enough of Yummy. The Whispers of the Damned are currently in my ear. Off, not safe. Oh boy, are you right about that? Off soundtrack. So here's the playlist. I left a link to the playlist in the description. Composed by N. Jackson. Thank you, N. Jackson. So yeah. We'll stretch chat out. I will shrink myself. Ah! Yeah. Here we go. Are we ready for a show? This is gonna be awful. I'm telling you right now. If you are not a connoisseur of dog shit, turn back now. I'm sorry, Music B. You must be slayed. Oh, let me do some adjusting here so there's not like any weird like link fuckery going on. Oh boy, have the YouTube headers been like funny for me as of late. Beep. Oh boy. Alrighty, let's begin. Let's listen to some dog shit. We're just gonna go in order, and we will tolerate as much as this as we possibly can as we go down. Let's go. Spider-Man 2. Oh, just in time. You came in. Actually, you know, hold on. Let me take my sweater off because it is starting to get hot in my room. It was nice and chill this morning. It is not the morning anymore. You'll be playing Pokemon Champions tomorrow. Neat. Oh yeah, that does come out tomorrow, doesn't it? Yeah. Whee. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, time for some dog shit. Hopefully the volume is fine. It should be fine. Bam. Why did I resurrect you? I ain't do shit! We should do draw tomorrow. Hilda! Oh god! Hilda, yes, that's the main girl from Black 1. Or Black and White 1. You want me to throw stream links on you on Saturdays when you stream? Yes, please do. The song sounds familiar. Probably, yeah. If you've played this game before or been on the internet, you've probably heard this song before. It is used in memes a lot. Hello? Why are we getting thingamabob? Hold on. Oh no, it died. Good. You got it. Want a shout out for a recommendation? I mean, if you... Oh, Lord! This was the second song, and I completely forgot it was the second song. Jesus Christ. God, fucking crazy bus. Ugh. This bus is bad. Understatement. Oh, good lord. False Swipe just uploaded. How good was Bronzong actually? God, I fucking hate Bronzong. I don't think it's necessarily been noted on the channel too much. I fucking hate bell enemies in video games. They always manage to piss me off. I don't know why. I don't know why the bells are constantly some of the most annoying motherfuckers in video games to me, but they are. Alright, back to suffering. We gotta... Jesus Christ, it's only been 12 seconds. I hesitate to call this music. Unfortunately, I have to ask if the volume is good. Also, I want y'all to know, whatever it sounds like on your end, it's about 40% higher in my ears. Oh, Lord. I need your help with lining out the audios. Well, that's easy. Hold on. One of these turns off the, yeah, that one. There we go. The volume is unfortunately coming through fine. Alright, cool. Good lord. I don't even understand how something this bad... Like, you're... Okay, some backstory, because unfortunately I know it. Like, long story short, this game was made, if I remember correctly, by a South American, like, school student that really liked buses, and this was, like, their project, and they made the Genesis cry. Why did they make the Genesis cry? I'm gonna double look that. Because, oh god, this music. Fucking... Venezuelan. Uploaded online as a software test program for the Genesis. God. Yep, has a bunch of buses. Hi, Ben. Oh, perfect, Ben. Time for suffering. It's okay, we're halfway done! Good lord. For the greater good. What did you just step into? We're listening to some of the worst video game music ever. This is the second song. Honestly, it's kind of impressive. Again, I hesitate to call this music. Should I leave music be ready for palate cleansers, just in case? Because I was willing to raw dog it, but I don't think we should let everyone suffer. Yes? Okay. Alright, you know what? There we go. Music B is at the ready. I will... we will palate cleanser immediately after this with a good Sega Genesis song. How about that? Good lord. Good, it's getting quiet. What the heck? Is there just actually, like, another, like, minute of silence now? Bro, I hear the fucking cat in, like... I don't think it's in the alley next to me. I think it's, like, across... Yo, that motherfucker never shuts up. The motherfucker's always just full of... Just all day. It is actually quiet for the rest of this. That is impressive. Okay. Palette cleanser. Good Genesis song. Let's see. How about... We'll just hit that button. That button has been hit. The easy answer would be, like, pick a Sonic song. I don't want to. Let's pick, You just finished the test, now you're listening to a Demon's music masterpiece. Don't worry, we'll get the... We'll get a better song, don't worry. I would like a not Sonic song. Yeah, Streets of Rage. Much better already. Thanks, Yuzo Koshihiro! Hi, Yellow! Yeah, we're gonna be needing a lot of palette cleansers for this. Oh, Yellow, are you excited for Cool Tune tomorrow? Cause I am. Oh boy, I can't wait. Actually, Cool Tune seems really neat. Can't wait for it. You want Final Fantasy music? It depends. I will try and pick something that is, like, relevant to what is being shown. I just hope it's not full power. I do, because that's more fun. Also, Master Duel kind of has a habit of releasing things in full power, so I'm pretty sure they're just going to make it full power. I don't know how you are taxed they're going to get, but... Same gen-ish. Yeah, like, this was a cursed song on the Genesis, now we're listening to a good song on the Genesis. I will try and do something similar. If capable. Right. Thanks, Yuzo Kochihiro! It would be new meta, and if it is, it will hand rip. Yep. Alright. Oh god, this next one's... this next one's great. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so... Genesis is 8-bit. No, 16-bit. Bro, I'm a lover of samples, but I swear, it's like they chose some of the most random samples for this. This one's tolerable. Yes, because it's funny. But also, it's appropriate, because it's supposed to be a fun house. If you never played Spider-Man on the Genesis, honestly, it's a pretty alright game. But yeah, it's like literally a fun house level. Random samples aside, it's fine. Not everything is gonna be ear bleeding. Some of it is just gonna be, what the fuck is this? No synchro to Cool Tunes. It's gonna be like, no. Kind of think of it, what else is coming out in the pack? Because I was interested in the Cool Tunes, but I legitimately already forgot what everything else was. You have to get rid of my easy to set up floodgate that stops you from synchro summoning. I will try. What else is there? Oh yes, RB. RB. Oh yeah, and the Rose Dragons too. Yo, yeah, yo, this pack is gonna be pretty neat. Got the new Gaia Millennium card, and then yeah, the Masterpiece card for True Draco. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this pack. Yeah, this would be a neat pack. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything right now that can like really use the Rose Dragons, but that's not going to stop me from making Centurion Rose Dragon work out somehow. I will do it. Alrighty. But yeah. You know what? This one wasn't that bad. Centurion Assault Mode work. Oh yeah, those can like blend in pretty easy because all their levels line up. And it's like free bodies. I should do that too, actually. I don't have that many of the Assault Mode stuff. Alright, time for Manic Miner on the ZX Spectrum. Alright, so the ZX Spectrum was a, if I remember correctly, like British home computer. During like the 80s and 90s, and oh boy, if not all of these have bad songs. Alright, let's listen to this one. How about, oh my lord! Thanks for viewing. I don't feel all that thanked, Retrospector, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Alrighty, you know what? We listened to a really shitty early, oh yeah, Flashing Lights. I wasn't ready for that one either. Jesus Christ. My bad. Well, this is gonna be easy. Let's listen to a good, PC song. It came out later, but, you know, that's, don't worry about it. That was too loud. Again, I would like to remind you that whatever you're hearing, it sounds significantly louder in my ears. My ears are also suffering. Yeah, Centurion Assault Mode's, like, end board is, like, pretty good. I just love Centurion. God, I love Centurion. Are they not in this, my little playlist here? No? Alrighty, well, you know what? We'll just, go with Fox's earlier suggestion. Just pick a Final Fantasy song if I, can't think of anything. How about... that one? I was thinking Besaid. Four counter trap omnis, 5 monster decay omni with the best hand uninterrupted. Yeah. My issue is that when I was pulling from that pack, it just didn't give me the assault mode stuff. Like, I got the synchro monster, the Nightwing lady, but that's it. May need to tune Be Up, barely audible. I think it's literally just this song in particular, but I will just for this. Bum 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 bum. Here, we'll bring that up to like 240. I crafted it, yeah. Yeah, dude. It's like a third of the volume of the YouTube. Well, because it's usually meant to be like in the background, so yeah, it is just normally quieter. It's not usually the focus, so it's usually quieter than everything else. But yeah, the Stardust Assault Mode art is like really funny. It's really lazy, but it's really funny. Like, no joke, all the Stardust Assault the assault artwork is like the normal artwork is like over here, and then the assault the alt art, he's up here. That's it. It's so silly. Ah, I can hear the sound of someone fumbling a thunderbolt dodge on 99. Someone somewhere just smashed this PlayStation controller. Come to think of it, how much do you need for the assault mode stuff? Like, what is the like numbers for them for the URs? Also, you know what? Just for this, I will make music be just even slightly louder than normal. I will make it there we go. Well, I gotta remember to lower it after this, but yeah. 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 Sorry, Esperanto. Maybe next time. Alright. What's next? Oh, we're not listening to this whole thing. Don't worry. I love the sense of dread that turning off the PlayStation controller immediately inflicts on you before this song comes up. Quote unquote song. If you I hesitate to call this a song. It is technically correct to call it a song. What even is this? That's a great question. I think this is from one of the Idolmaster games. Again, this goes on for... I think it's from Idolmaster. Don't quote me on that. I'm almost certain. I think the UI, like, my brain is telling me it's Idolmaster. Did the PS3 have an Idolmaster game? Probably. That's a very funny pause. she's mid-motion. Alright, but yeah, like I said, we're not listening to this whole thing because it is 50 minutes long. Listen, Guantanamo wouldn't even use this, alright? Next. Ba, 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 ba. This one makes me laugh. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so this game's soundtrack is very, kazoo heavy. You know what? I think that's 5 URs minimum plus 2 if you want to add the searcher. I think I already have the searcher. I think I lucked out with that. So honestly, we're probably like already... That's not that bad, honestly. Well, since we just heard a bad Yoshi song, how about we hear a really, really good one? It's the famous one. You probably know it. What's funny about this song? I swear, like, every level that uses the song is, like, one of my favorite levels in the game, and it's not just the song. You should check the comments of loading it. Maybe. You know what? Just for you. Not on stream. God, I'm not looking at the comments on the fucking mid-stream. Hell no. Oop, hold on. We have a bot to put behind the shed. Oh, Yeller's my dog, Mom. I'll take care of her. Bam. Alright, first things first, I'm muting the fuck out of this. Alright, there we go. And bam. Alright, never mind. I see why you wanted me to read the comments. I'm not going to pull them up on stream, but once again, the playlist is in fact in the description if you wanna go here and read them yourself. Thank you once again, Music B. Alright, what's next? Oh, the happy song. Okay, so Yoshi's Story is a weird game. Two of the URs are Stardust and Cleric. Oh, perfect. I already have those. Yeah, this one's only bad so far because of the Yoshi singing. I run 2 Stardust in mine. I'll probably only... Actually, no, wait. The ceiling is better with 2, right? Because they're soft ones per turn? Yeah, this one has definitely been the best song out of this entire playlist so far. Like, honestly, like, the Yoshi singing is, you know, potentially slightly off-putting, but honestly, it's still fine. This has absolutely been the best song so far. And you know what? Just for some counterbalance, here's my favorite song from that game. I always mention my favorite things about songs are when they're modular, but I also like when there's essentially one song in the game that they remix in a bunch of different ways to fit different level themes. Probably helps that this is also my favorite level of the game. Yeah, Yoshi's Story is a weird game. That's the best way I can explain it. It's just weird. It's a weirdo. I kind of like it, though. I find it funny, though. Yoshi is, like, one of those series where, like, every game after the first one is, like, weird in some way. 11 SRs max, though, that's fine. I have, like, 4,000 SR dust. Yay. Yeah. Yoshi Story is a neat game. You should check it out. I don't know if you should play it or not, but you should check it out. Next. Oh, God. Oh, no. No! No! It's the 32X version! We should do that other torturous thing later. Oh, yeah. Bro. I read Sonic 06 for April Fool's Day. And I'm like, alrighty, that was a pretty good April Fool's Day. This motherfucker buys me Resident Evil 6. On April Fool's Day. At least he intends to play it with me. The worst part is, like, farts aside, it's like such a fundamentally good song. It's like almost impossible to ruin it, you know? Like, this is absolutely the worst version of this song. But it's like, it's still Doom, you know? Hold on. My camera is bullying me! Holy hell, the game feels bad. I literally didn't even do that. Okay. Pause right there. Cause, you know what, just for some comparison, how about my favorite song from Doom 1? Yeah. Yeah, I changed settings and that's it. I have done like nothing else. Also, my camera is fighting me again. Why are you fighting me? Hold on. Wham. Wham. Up. Down. Tilting. Tilting. My camera's being racist against my glasses again. Okay, there we go. Now stop it. Yeah, it was very goofy. Which, I always hate that. Dude, I hate when games don't let you change all the fucking options before you get to start playing. I cannot stand when games do that. I hate when mobile games do that especially, because they make you go through the entire fucking tutorial before you can fucking lower the music or something, and it's like, goddamn! Also, does music be sound good now? It's at like, was that like 300% or something? Boop. How do you feel that Centurion Assault Mode can get Stardust Assault Mode, Baron, Blazar, and 3 more Omnis consistently? That's great! I fucking love Centurion! Listen, I will... Not leveled out, but audible. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, time for this song. Now, this song is bad, but it's bad on purpose, so I don't find it bad. Yep. So in case you can't tell by the name, this is result E. This is what happens when you get an E rank at the end of the stage. The music is all shitty because you did bad. So the music is bad. So it's an intentionally bad song. So does that actually make it bad? Because in my mind, that makes it good because it does exactly what it was supposed to be doing. Like, it is achieving its purpose. I don't think it's bad. Also, the idea of a bunch of people in a big old fucking... in a big old room in a sound studio at, like, Skywalker Ranch or something, like, purposefully playing poorly is very funny to me. What's next? I don't think I've played The Sims 1. I think I've only played other versions. This sounds fine so far. Oh, phobia with it? You know! I was thinking about that. That would be very funny, actually. And she's also a 3. She works. She fits in with all the levels. You know what? Fuck it. I'll throw one into my list just to try it out. Yeah, this song is not bad. Why is this here? Is it because of the... what in the actual fuck did you just send me now? What is this? Wait, I think I might have seen this. Yodeling. Yeah, I guess people just don't like yodeling. Fida Puri Samurai. Alrighty. Good lord. And... oh god, there's more! And Halls of Torment and Vital Shell. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's why. See, I appreciate that Steam has a gigantic fucking wish list so that, like, you know, I don't need to think about shit when it's on there, you know? I will not play it now, though, Steam. I'm in the middle of a stream. Good lord. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna throw in Elphobia. Yeah, I guess people just don't like yodeling, but yeah, this isn't bad. Not at all. It's to compensate for RE6. You know what? Fair enough. See, this is why having friends is good. You should learn how to make friends, people. I used to run Elphobia in Lyrilusk. This man is a supervillain. Go on. Also, I now... Obligatory, since we're talking about yodeling. Fucking... But yeah, the song is absolutely not bad. Why is this here? The instrument of my people. Back when barrier statue was legal. Yeah, you're a super villain. We need the song from Tekken. You know what song? I will know it when I see it. Where is it? I am looking for it. It's not in this playlist. Why is it not in the playlist? Alright. First of all, bam. I can, like, see it in my head. Oh, no, wait, it's right there. I'm blind. I'm gonna send you a hole. Jeez, take me to dinner first. I thought that was my job. Yeah, I can just tell on the music thing how, like, yeah, this song is definitely quieter than the other ones. Which is weird, because I already have a setting in Music Bee to try and equalize the volume as much as possible. You know, we're just gonna bump this up. There we go. That is on 450 now. Yeah, this one is just very quiet. Reveal any Lyrilusk, only Droll, Imperm, and Valor was live. For those who don't know, Elphobia is a monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can reveal a wind card in your hand. Monsters with a level lower than that card cannot use their effects for the rest of the turn. Or higher than that card. So, yeah, if you're using it in Lyrilusk, which is a bunch of ones, then obviously your opponent can't do dick. And if you use it in Radiant Typhoon, that basically only means that only, you know, anything that's level 4 and higher won't work. I can see the sheep bouncing in my head right now. I can see the stage in my brain as the song plays. And I would have it no other way. Sheep tasting has been shared. No, I don't think I've eaten sheep before. I've eaten, Wait, have I? No, I don't think I have. I should. Sounds good. Alright, what's the next song? Oh god, this one. So this one's not awful, it's just very funny to me. You could search it with e-telly? Oh, that's evil. Rad. It's not rad! Why does this remind me of Bart versus the Space Mutants? Like, it sounds the same. Why is this funny for me? Because it sounds like the composer literally tripped down the stairs with their fucking sound system and they just left it in the song. That's what that sound is. For comparison's sake, Sunsoft or Folin Brother, Sunsoft or Folin Brother, Sunsoft or Folin Brother. Sunsoft? Switch your keyboard phone to Dvorak. God, Batman is a fun game on the NES. I should play it. Your message to the movie store. You take your time. Ba, 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 ba. Ah! I need to turn that off before it starts screaming at me! Alright. I can see Batman punching weird sewer monsters already. This is a fun game, though. I should play it on stream. I should just do, like, superhero games on the NES. That'd be a fun stream. Hey, you know what's weird? I like that a lot of, companies essentially developed their own, like, sound systems for the NES. Because you could almost immediately tell, like, a developer's just from the song. Like, you didn't have to think about it. They were all so distinct back then. Oh, part of me wonders if we're gonna get any Konami things up so I can play, like, some Bucky O'Hare songs. Or some Castlevania. Yeah. Alright. Thank you very much for your musical assistance, Bruce. Alright, what's next? Oh, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have a very easy, direct comparison with this, with all the Sonic Brotherhood songs. Oh, god. This game's music hurts my soul. We are not listening to all 5 minutes of the song because we literally just have the original version of the song. So really quick, if you don't know, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood was a Sonic RPG made by BioWare, of all companies, for the DS. And, God, it's not good. There's some good ideas in it, but the game as a whole is not good, as you may guess by that fucking music. Good lord. You know what's the worst part? Like, one of the things that BioWare is literally most famous for is the fact that, is their dialogue and, like, how the choices you make in the game, like, impacts things later on, which, honestly, personally kind of annoys me in game design because I don't like getting punished for an action that I made earlier with no clear, like, direction. Or, like, sign that was going to happen. Like, I would appreciate if that was a bit more clear and laid out. But, you know, some people like that. Fox is one of those people. He's played through Mass Effect, like, 9 times. I'm not. You know, I can tolerate Dragon Age Origins, but I probably won't be playing any other BioWare games. But yeah, the soundtrack, this is a rumor, and I'm doing a lot of, like, double checking to make sure that the shit is, like, actually confirmed or not, because there's all kinds of reasonings as to why this game's music is so awful, but I can't find anything, like, concrete. They're apparently, like, in production, like, versions of the soundtrack have been found that are substantially better. Either way, yeah, we just heard, like, an awful version of that song. Let's listen to the good version. And my soul is healed once again. Do you hear how much more alive this sounds? How much more jovial? How did they fuck up the music in a Sonic game? Oh, Lord. Oh, what the fuck did he send me now? Oh! The OGs! Yeah, I did notice that Capcom was, like, going on a fucking turbo sale. Okay, yes, Steam, I see that! You do not need to open 2 separate windows when someone gives me a game! Thank you! God You know, Sonic 3D Blast is not a great game, but God, the music is so good! God, I hope not, dude. That's enough windows. I can't see my background. Also, hysterically, because of Ken Penders, Sonic Chronicles in its entirety is non-canon, which is extra funny. So we have a not good RPG with bad music, fucking repetitive gameplay, fucking a cliffhanger ending, dialogue choices that don't matter, and it's not even canon because of Ken Penders. Thanks, Ken. Sorry, what? So Ken Penders, if you don't know, you may or may not have heard me and Meow talk about him before, was one of the, like, writers for the Sonic comics, the Archie comics. But when he left, he basically had a big ol' hissy fit with Sega and had them in, like, a legal battle for a long time, where they basically decided to just non-canonize all of his stuff and never reference him or anything he's ever worked on ever again. Or anything similar to anything he's worked on, which includes the faction of echidnas that were introduced in this game. They are now non-canon and have never reappeared in any other game ever. Thank you, Diamond Dust Zone. Yeah, Ken Pen. I hesitate to say go look him up, but maybe look up a video or two about Ken Penders and his trollery, or maybe just ask Meow about it if you're willing to sit through that conversation. He is a character of all time. Next song, Sticker Star. That game had a pretty alright OST. I can't recall any bad songs from it. The game wasn't good, but all right, let's listen to it. Were they very militant? That's a word for it. Okay, once again, I don't find this a bad song. It's supposed to be bad. Yeah, I don't find this too bad, because again, it's supposed to be. You're dying. Stop dying, you fool. Yeah, this is 14 minutes. We're not listening to this whole thing. Oh my lord. Okay, this next one is legendary. So the NES, as it went on, people were able to synthesize speech on the NES, and it got pretty damn good after a while. Here's an example of the opposite of it. Oh no, now he's going through windows! Hold on. Dude, I'm gonna be real. I think the fucking screams of the damned at the end were somehow worse than the entire actual song. What the fuck? Alright, what's next? Hello? Why is he now? Why? Bro, it's like the game director is trying to like break into the producer's room. The worst part is, this wouldn't be awful if it wasn't just for the random bum 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 bum. God, once again, the ZX Spectrum is a marvel of sound. Was Monty on the run on the Spectrum? Wait, hold on. No, it was on Commodore. No, wait, it was on Spectrum. Yeah, it was on, like, all those back then. Hold on. We'll listen to a good ZX Spectrum song. Alright, we'll pause that. Oh god, we're gonna bootleg after this. That's gonna be good. Alright, behold! Bam! Granted, this is the Commodore version, but, you know, you'll live. Anyone who's ever beaten I Want to Be the Guy should be familiar with this song. Why do games with moles have good soundtracks? Thanks, Ron Hubbard! Yes, good song. Also, good game! Game is honestly pretty alright, too. Alright, time for the Tag and Dragon title screen. I remember this from the AVGN episode. I've heard worse coming out of bootlegs. The third best type of game. Shut up. I should expect that coming from you anytime a mole is mentioned, but I'm never ready for it. God, the Earthbound playthrough is going to be great. Yeah, that was okay. Oh god, this one. Yeah, this is another. Hold on, wait. There's an entire. This one is just like an entire. I would quantify this as cacophony of noise. I don't think I have any Game Gear songs. I don't think I can pull up a good Game Gear song. It sounded like you were cartridge tilting the fucking Game Gear game. What the hell? Honestly, cartridge tilting is how I would describe a lot of these bad songs. Damn, even that boulder couldn't handle it anymore. The boulder had to fucking move on. Oh, this game is ass, by the way. Don't play it. Yeah, this one's bad. And now, in accordance or some medicine for your ears, here's a good Capcom song on the NES. Honestly, I have a lot of options. Obviously, a Mega Man song would be easy, but I'm not going to do a Mega Man song. And I'm not doing the DuckTales Moon song either. We're doing this one. Probably my favorite level of the game. Phone magic. Why are you phone magicking? Stop it. That's enough! Alrighty. Thanks, Firebrand! Alright, what's our next song? Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. This one's interesting. We're just gonna let it rock for a bit. Okay, so I don't hate it. But a little more direction would have helped. So Evergrace is interesting. It was practically a PlayStation 2 launch title from a very little known company nowadays. They're kind of, low to the ground. You may or may not have heard them, called From Software. Yeah, somehow they made a launch game for the PlayStation 2, and it was Evergrace. And oh boy, yeah, you can tell it's a From Software game. All the good things and all the bad things about From Software games are consistent with literally all of their games. So if you like any of their games, you'll probably like Evergrace. But if you're like me and you don't like any of their games, then you probably won't like this game either. This game's soundtrack also has an interesting history because there was originally going to be a PS1 version of this game, and the composer had finished about half of the PS1 version's songs before that version was canceled. But the composer basically got told, yeah, the PlayStation 1 and 2 basically have the same music architecture. You can basically just port all of your songs over. So they did. And then, there was a bunch. This game's soundtrack is kind of interesting, honestly. I would actually highly recommend listening to this game's soundtrack, because this is the worst of it, but honestly, a lot of it is pretty good. It's a very directionless. Well, it's not even directionless. I don't think directionless is the right term. It's just a bit more cohesion. I don't mind the arrhythmia. There might be a song we run into later that has that I also like. It's just that there's too much. Like, an instrument or two should have been cut from the song to have it work a bit better. That's what I feel like. Like, they're not working together. They're kind of working against each other, but they're not working against each other poorly enough to make it awful. Just not good. Oh, god damn it. Another one? Is this going to be the... Yes, it is. This is supposed to be the final area of the game. The worst part is, of all the songs in the game, this one's trying the most. Good lord. Alrighty, so are we playing the Genesis version, or are we playing the Sonic Generations version of the good version of this song? Yeah, it is. It's Ken Penders. This game makes me sad. Actually, you know what? In a very often thing I do, we're playing both versions because it will highlight what the original is, which is this. Oh, elsewhere. Ah, boop. Okay, here you go. Hi, Pegasus! Hope we're having a great stream today. I mean, we're listening to some of the worst video game music, but, you know, it could be worse. And, you know, now we gotta make amends, so we have music be on standby for when I, have to pull up an example of how fucking awful Sonic Chronicles music is. So yeah. This song is great. This song is fantastic. Big Hands is one of the best songs in Sonic, period. And then here's the Sonic Generations remix. Plus the gift reparations. Yes, it is always nice to get gifts. Friends are nice. Oh god, ow! Nibiru found the hydrate button! Hi, Nibiru. Ah! Stop it! I'm already drinking! Drink faster! That's not healthy! You might choke, don't do that! Ah! You might choke, don't do that! Drink more, I will! So yeah, you know. Big Hands is great. Big Hands is the greatest. God, Sonic Chronicles makes me sad. Oh god, oh boy. Well, we're gonna be listening to some good old Street Fighter music after this, thankfully, because now we gotta deal with Sagat's theme. Ah! Can I get a redeem where I just throw Nibiru at you for the funny? I would need, like, a good image of Nibiru, but if you do that, sure. God, even just looking at Sagat from Street Fighter 1. Nah, wait, hold on. We're gonna pause it real quick and just bring it back. Bro, his first sprite bothers me so much because his knees are so low. Why are his legs like that? What's wrong with him? Bro, the Muay Thai be... I don't know what kind of Muay Thai training he'd be doing that got his knees that low, but oh god, I don't like it. Alright, anyway, as for good Street Fighter music, as you would imagine, we have fucking buckets of fantastic music to pick from. we'll start with Street Fighter 2, because that was the game that came out literally directly after. I don't have any of the original songs from Street Fighter 2. Pick one from Super Turbo. My favorite being this one. It is amazing, the musical difference that happened immediately afterwards. Bum, 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 bum. The good news is we're almost halfway through this, even though it says there's 62 songs in this playlist. Several should save like 1 billion points. He's just gonna throw everything at me. Drown me in water. Joke's on you! I've already drowned 3 times! You can't do it! Yeah. Not a joke, by the way. I cannot swim. I have drowned 3 times. Oh, God. You know what? Send what you are going to say to me on Discord. I am now curious. Thank you, Akuma theme. My ears are healed now. Alright, what's after Sagat's theme? Oh, God. You know what? Before we get to this next one, here, I will actually... Since we're in Street Fighter, since I have hydrated... Really quick, I'm going to use the bathroom. Boop, and boop, and yeah, I will be back. Alrighty, I am back. Yeah. Boop. See, I have been hydrating. You can't pee if you're not hydrated. Unless you're like some weirdo that like absorbs through osmosis and you're just like sucking moisture out of the air. But I am not a frog. I do not do that. Alrighty, up next. We're back to bootleg territory. How bad was this one? I don't remember this one. I would like to mention that so far, all of the bad Sonic songs have been them trying to copy a good Sonic song and fucking it up tremendously. Granted, this was a bootleg and not an official game, so I will give it a semi-pass. Alright, what's next? Oh god, another one. Fuck. It was... it was fine until the kazoo. Send to the end of Lakeside so I have more water. Maybe! But then I gotta, like, dance with the frogs. And they're gonna make me, like, paint and shit. Literally, if the kazoo was not a part of this, it would sound so much better. The kazoo is killing this song. Like, the kazoo absolutely kills any potential enjoyment or investment you might have in that song, because it is an inherently silly instrument, so whenever you hear it, it immediately just throws everything else off whack. You're not paying attention to anything else. All you will hear is kazoo. Because it is silly. It is a silly instrument for silly things. So it's going to make everything it's a part of sound silly. Dude, I need to just go see. Someone has almost certainly remade this game's entire soundtrack, but without the fucking kazoo. That has to be a thing. Yeah, you just get a kazoo and just randomly blow into it, like, every once in a while, just unexpectedly. Just, and for no reason. Don't try and line up with a joke. Don't try and literally just do it. Immediately, just, it is now unserious. It's like a fucking light switch to the mood. Alright, what's next? Oh god, we're going back to the 32X Doom soundtrack. Alright, what you got? We're missing, we're missing some vital... Okay, we're getting there. You know what I hate about this version of the cover art too? I can't see the one demon looking back at you. That one was my favorite. Bum, 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 bum. God, this fucking... See, it just makes me laugh. Like, why did they decide to fucking flatulence the entire soundtrack. Like, the 32X, oh, you know what? We'll have two comparisons. Because we need, what a good 32X song sounds like, and two, like, the original version of this song, just for comparison's sake. Ba, 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 ba. Twitch broke. Oh no! Reset it. I'm gonna double check to see if it broke for me. No, good on my end. Ah! Yeah, hello? Is the 32X struggling to produce this masterpiece of a song? Bro, the 32X is dying trying to make this song. Okay, really quick, we're going to hit this and then hit this. I'm going to refresh real quick. Bam. There we go. And hopefully that'll start. All right, so here's the original version of this song. Ah! Much more atmospheric, isn't it? God, this is like it's amazing how much noticeably like better it is. And again, as we will come to see in a very quick moment, it's not like the 32X was incapable of producing good sounds. Ah! Oh, give me a moment. Alright, there we go. I'm annoyed that direct file was canned. No! What's direct file? Much better version of the song. And then obviously for a good 32X song, who else are we going to go to but Sega? Now the question is which one? We'll be brief with this. So how about Walkin'? Oh yeah, the IRS system, the final tax. Yeah, I don't even understand how the fuck, like, well, I do understand. The fucking government sucks. And lobbying sucks. Fuck lobbying. The only lobby I want to be a part of is Call of Duty lobby. Ugh. Thanks, Knuckles Chaotix. I'll always be in your lobby. Alright, what's up? I don't think I can play this one. I think Sumomoto will come after me if I play this one. Is it actually still there? It is still there. Yeah, no, I think that one's like actually literally copyright, and Sumomoto will send assassins after me. And I don't want that because I like Sumomoto, but I hate that song. Listen, you play me some Emerald Tuesday or Hotel Valentine, I'm there in a heartbeat. But I fucking hate Birthday Cake, so we're not playing it because it's also copyright. Oh god, the original Super Xevious song. Yeah, we're not sitting through this whole thing because it's literally 25 minutes of them playing like literally the entire game. But yeah, the main song is not good. I like Super Xevious, but yeah, the song is something. I hope you're ready to hear literally this 4-second loop for the entire game! Oh, worst part you heard? Absolutely not. It's just, this is all you hear. I always say that I think Namco is one of the most underrated when it comes to video game music, but if I'm being perfectly honest, that didn't start happening until the Super Nintendo. Crazy Shuffle. I'm trying to remember what that fucking sounds like, because I played Action 52. I don't remember what Crazy Shuffle sounds like. Oh, this one. Nah, I don't even think this is the worst song in Action 52. What would be the worst song in Action 52? What was that fucking... God, I think Laser League? I think that one, because it's literally just one note for the entire fucking song. Yeah, this one's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Mid is being generous, but yes. Oh god. Okay, wait. So San Francisco Rush has like the best worst soundtrack ever. I love this game's soundtrack so much.
What's your name? Start with a C. Start with a G. Start with a Z. Nothing nasty now. What's your name? Spell it. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-C. That's how you spell it. What's your name? That's your...
I love everything about that song. I love the random ass jazz guy voice. I love the fucking really silly actual fucking song. I love the random fucking hooping and hollering from like the fucking howler monkey in the background. Oh, it's so good. The song is dumb. I love it.
name.
And what's next? Alright. Oh, wait, I've heard this before. Honestly, I kind of fuck with it. This part literally just sounds like a Kirby song. Honestly, so does this part. Yeah, this just sounds like a Kirby song. Yeah, this one's not bad. I like it. Unironically, I like it. Tell me this doesn't sound like you're in a cave in a Kirby game right now. That one was neat. What's next? Oh god. Oh no. The Marvel ones have not been the best so far. And this one I am unfortunately familiar with. That is some of the loudest fucking slap bass I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, this one's mostly bad just because of bad mixing. I know it's supposed to be a record scratch, but it just sounds like Wolverine is literally trying to kill the producer for making this dog shit. Bro, the slap bass is actually giving me a headache. Like, why does it mix so bad? Also, I don't know how to describe that noise. It sounds like something I've heard in a Zelda game before. Anyway, if you want a good example of slap bass, pick literally any song from Trials of Mana. I would play them, but those also tend to get copyright because of reasons. The copyright system on YouTube sucks. Next! Oh, this one. Glen Rock, New Jersey! That explains a lot. This one also just sounds like The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Do we need that? Oh. Bon Kairos is a great game, and you should absolutely play it. This song's not that bad, honestly. You know what's funny? I don't know about anyone else, but like, you know, normally when I can't understand the lyrics, I like mentally turn out of the song in general. But because the lyrics are so like quietly mixed and inaudible, it's kind of easy to just ignore them in general. Yeah, you know, funny intro lyrics aside, I don't think this one's bad at all. Ah! Yeah. But yeah, play Baten Kairos. There's an HD, they made a remaster on Steam that you can go play. It is a good game. It's also a really funny game to 100% because there's an item that you literally can't get unless you've been playing the game for a week. I wonder if they changed that in the remaster. But yeah, this one gets another RB veto. That one's not bad. It's a bit funky, but that's about it. What's next? I'm not familiar with this. That's not usually a good sign. Okay. It's not my birthday, sir. I appreciate it, though. I now need to do research. What the hell is Forbidden Siren? Okay, yeah, happy birthday song aside. Apparently, the Siren games, known as Forbidden Siren outside of Japan, are a pair of horror games where you control survivors trying to escape various thingamabobs and hauntings and whatnot. Known for their mechanics where, honestly, a lot of interesting mechanics, including the ability to switch your point of view literally with like other things in around in order to solve puzzles and stuff, which is both a blessing and a curse because and like many horror games of the time, the combat is apparently ass, which isn't really that much of a surprise, to be quite honest. Apparently the sequel, which is the song, you know, the game the song we're listening to comes from, improved on a lot of the problems of the original. So I guess go play the second game if you want to. 2006. See, the original came out in America. Did the sequel ever come out in America? There was a remake on PlayStation 3 that I've never heard of either. And a fucking movie in 2006. Same year the sequel came out. Yeah, the sequel never came out in America, but there are English versions because it did come out in the EU and Australia. Neat. I might have to give that a try. That sounds pretty neat. All right. Well, it was just a birthday song with some English. That wasn't bad. All right. What's next? Oh God. The NES is crying. See, this one's not awful. It's just a little piercing. A lot of piercing. So for reference, another NES game that came out in 1986. Already less soul-piercing. Let me take my earring out. Pop! Much better. God, I love Crazy Lair. Alright, what's next? Oh! Dude, this one fucking rules! I don't know why this is here! God, the Amigo is a fucking console of all time. But yeah, we need to, unfortunately, we need to end it there, because yeah, this shit does go on for 7 minutes, and we're not gonna sit here for all 7 minutes of this. Why is this song here? Hello? This playlist is cursed. Cursed, I say.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog.
This game is the fucking GOAT. Ah! You doing alright there, YouTube? I don't think it's doing alright. Hold on.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog.
Okay, there we go. Oh, let me just double check all my stuff here. No, I'm doing good. Huh. Well, apparently YouTube cannot handle the power of Diggity Dog. Sadly. But yeah, nah, the song's great. Next. I've heard this one before. This one is also silly. It's like they literally got bored with a vocal sample CD and just decided to add all of them to this song. It's very funny.
Jump all around, move that body. Step one, you wanna dance, the chance right now with the romance. Can't keep to resist the beat through the rave, kicking wild with the feel. Burn through your feet, it gets deep. Ecstasy, rock a brand new deal. Take it to the top of the shoes and shake it all down, make your mind get free. Take a chance, move that body, break it all down, let's have a party. You can jump when the beat gets rough.
You know, getting bored with a sample CD sums up a lot of this. Well, that's not that long. I feel like if they just were a bit better with the samples, it would be a little better. But you know, I guess they didn't hire the funky uncle for the soundtrack, so maybe no one at Square knew how to use samples. That is my headcanon. No, wait, no, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on, wait, this sample use, wait, hold on, wait, they didn't know what they were doing. What the fuck was the intro then? Okay, wait, so let me get this straight. So you guys just decided to use that entire chunk of the sample for both the beginning and the end of the song, but you properly cut the sample for that one part right before the end, and it sounded good, and it kind of fit, and it was a nice rhythmic attachment to the actual beat of the song. But for whatever reason, for the beginning and the end, you just decided, yeah, we'll just take this whole just chunk. We'll not cut up the sample. We're just gonna leave the whole point of the sample CDs is that you cut them to mix them. That's why they were made. That's why people made them. Why'd you just decide to not do that? What the fuck? Oh god, more Crazy Bus, but it's Arthur? Well, it's Arthur Crazy Bus. How bad could it be? Hello? What the fuck? What are you... What is this cover? What are you guys doing to Buster? Buster needs help. Why is Buster on the floor? He looks afraid. Someone help Buster! Hello? Do you really think people would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? Help him! Oh god. I'm so distracted. I'm not gonna be able to focus on the I'm afraid for Buster.
Crazy bus,
Oh, I've heard this before.
On a crazy bus, riding up, riding down, driven by a funny clown, a wacky, goony, goofy, spoony, high as a plane or balloon.
Yeah, I've heard that before. You know, I thought something like this would get added to YouTube Kids, and YouTube Kids is kind of funky because it'll like sometimes just flag stuff that is intended for kids. Even if you specifically mark it that it is not intended for kids, it'll just be like, this is for kids, and then tag it on YouTube Kids anyway. There's some annoying stuff involving YouTube Kids videos that are like tagged as YouTube Kids, like you can't add them to a playlist, and because this is in the playlist, I don't think it's a part of YouTube Kids, but just in case, we're going to skip to the next song. Also, because Buster puts the fear of God in me, I can't help him, and I feel bad. Oh boy, I can't wait for that remake to never come out. Alright, this is okay so far. It's just French rapping. Why is this one here? Is it just because it's fucking rapping and French? Nah, fuck that. This goes hard. It's been a while since I played this game. I should play this game again. Or do I just wait for the remake to come out in like 800 years? The world may never know. Yeah, no, this one gets the veto. This one rules. Yeah, well, I have to ask once again, why the fuck is this one here? This one rules! Bro, people are just like, they're rapping in French?
I can't see a thing.
Alrighty, well, we got some... There's a lot going on in this picture. God, FMV games were... They certainly were. Bro is not hitting any of those keys, but you know what? I believe. Let's not.
Well, he's at his up, he's at his down, he's at his smiles and he's at his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo. Oh, what more can a poor boy do?
I have several questions.
What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo. Yeah, he had to beat it enough sins, but at least he kept his begging him.
Alright, well, I gotta go look up what the fuck Limbo of the Lost is now. Hold on, this is... let's see. Limbo of the Lost, a 2007 2D point-and-click adventure game. Known for... Hold on. Pause the music. Hold the fuck on. Notorious for its controversy due to plagiarism. I'm sorry, what? Alright, let's see. Alright, we got a lot of... Alright, we got shitty puzzles. We've got pixel hunting. Good lord. No, hold on. What's all... You can't just hit me with plagiarism and expect not to read. Alright, there we go. This is straight from Wikipedia. On 11th of June, 2008, Game Plasma posted an article showing certain places in Limbo of the Lost were identical to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. After this revelation, other investigations into the game discovered environments and assets taken from numerous other games, including Sea Dogs and World of Warcraft, while the cursor was taken from Black and White 2. That game is pretty interesting. It has a pretty funny Easter egg. Freaky as fuck, but it's great. Certain places in Limbo of the Lost also resembled portions of Thief Deadly Shadows. The game depicts the lead character walking near the gates of famine, drought, and disease, identical to the Thief's Keeper library. The company had stopped distribution of the game during the investigation of plagiarism. The publisher stopped distribution of the game. The developers were quoted as saying, in response to the shocking notification that some alleged unauthorized copyrighted materials submitted by sources external to the development team have been found within the PC game Limbo of the Lost, we, the development team, have given our consent and full cooperation to both publishers who are recalling all units from all territories immediately. To the best of our knowledge, no one at Majestic, D2 Games, or Tri-Synergy knew about this infringement and knowingly played any part in it. The leaders of the company then went on to depart from the studios. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, so apparently the designers blamed the programmer and artist for the plagiarism, which makes sense. Designers usually aren't hands-on for what ends up in the game. They mostly do the pre-planning and skeleton work, essentially. It would be up to the programmer and artist to then put the shit in the game. Huh. But, yeah, other than them just leaving the studio, nothing came of it. And aside from the plagiarism, the only other thing this game is known for, aside from being shitty, is this fucking ending. Oh, and also the Game Grumps played it, apparently. So it's pretty good. It's on My Abandonware. Good lord. I'm not playing this. I fucking hate point-and-click adventure games. I cannot stand those. Well, got about a minute left. Let's let them finish this old ditty here.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Rick should be the king of limbo. a do up, a dooby doo up, a do up, a dooby doo up, a do up, a dooby doo up. The king of limbo.
I couldn't tell if there were other endings in the game, but if this is the only ending in the game, that would be fucking hysterical. It'd be like if the dog ending was the only ending in Silent Hill 2. Still live. Yeah, we got a handful of songs left. We're getting there. Oh god, Rocky and Bullwinkle is coming up next. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Don't you love when your game is programmed so poorly that the music randomly just changes fucking notes? How the fuck does that even happen? You know what, Amumu? I'm also sad. How does that happen? Your poor Rocky is getting fucking blasted right now. How long is this? It's almost over, thank God. Oh, I've heard this next one before, too. My left ear loves this. Yo, this is like the third time we've seen Firebird here. Also, who the fuck drew this rat? Brian Swords? What the fuck is this? Okay, this just sounds like a very standard fucking ZX Spectrum song so far. A left ear intro aside. Yeah, this isn't that bad. You know, aside from the rat here making people question their sexuality and whether or not they're furry. Both of those ships have sailed for me already. Yeah, no, this one's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Dude, compared to every other fucking ZX Spectrum we've heard, song we've heard today? Bro, give me this one in a heartbeat. Oh, God. It's weird hearing this in high quality. Why would you remaster this, Taylor Kennedy? Wipe out all 1.2 billion fucking ugly refs. Oh, Lord. I have nothing to say about this song. This whole game is a fucking meme. Oh, God! No, dude, the moment it started, dude, Valentine's face is my face. That's the face I made. I made that face immediately. Holy shit. Does it just loop? No. Oh my god, they're doing the whole song. No, they're... Oh god, Sonic Eraser's next! Honestly, better than the last song. Why were they getting louder with the fucking pot banging? What the hell? Yeah, nah, this one is not good, but definitely more pleasant to the ears. Oh god, Wild. I actually have to skip that one because some crazy motherfuckers have decided that song is worth copywriting for some reason. As bad as it is, and it is, we have to skip that one. But we have one of the crown fucking jewels of bad video game music. If you don't know the story of Resident Evil Director's Cut's soundtrack, give me a moment. We need to talk about this. Okay, so Resident Evil came out, masterpiece, beloved. Second game comes out, masterpiece, beloved. A few years later, like literally like a year later or so, they re-released the first one with dual shot controls. Now that the double analog sticks are on the PlayStation controllers, right? So a bunch of those guys trying to go around. So Capcom decides to remaster the soundtrack, or have a different soundtrack. I don't really think that was needed for Resident Evil 1. Music was really good in Resident Evil 1, but they did, and they hired a man known as Mamoru Samuragochi. Okay. Who was well known for being a composer who was deaf. So we were talking about a deaf composer. Now, if you've listened to any music at all, you've probably heard of, I believe it is Bach. Bach was the one who I'm pretty sure was deaf. So, naturally when people hear, oh, deaf musician, that shit's probably fucking gas. Not only was this motherfucker not deaf, almost all of their music was actually ghost written by another nigga named Takashi Nigaki. So not only do we Do we have a not deaf composer working on a soundtrack? He didn't even fucking make it! His fucking ghostwriter made it! What? Oh god, more Tasmania. Oh god, we get more okay, thank you. We get more San Francisco Rush after this. Finally, some good fucking music. What is he fighting, a train? Why does it sound like that? I love this same soundtrack. Oh, I love this game's soundtrack. It's so bad. It's amazing. Also, how the fuck are they getting that much air? Goddamn. What's next? Oh, I know that one. Oh, I love this game. Oh, this game is so bad. It's great. Alright, we will go ahead though, because this one is 6 minutes long. Dude, what was it with, like, people trying to do classic compositions on the Genesis and failing horribly? Because this isn't even the only one in this game, but it's not the only game that did that either. I forgot the name of this piece. My brain is not good with classical songs. Oh god, the Urban Yeti one is next. I think that one is like one of the last ones. Yeah, because a lot of the other songs in this playlist are gone. When the fuck did this game come out on Genesis? Fucking 92, right? '91. Okay. Nah, the soundtrack was still bad for 91. Like, we had Sonic by then. And, like, Space Harrier and shit. I bought Fantasia thinking it was Castle of Illusion, awful game, you poor bastard. That poor Reddit thread from 6 years ago. Yeah, that's enough of this. On to some fucking Urban Yeti. This game is ass, by the way. Also, wait, how the fuck did I get a goddamn sewer level here? What the fuck? The algorithm requires engagement, CV11. God damn it. Other than that, though, I don't think this one's that bad, honestly. The intro is funny, but that's about it. Also, his head is, like, very square. I'm gonna be real, honestly, for the Game Boy Advance, there's, like, a lot of instrumentation going on. And, like, the quality of it is surprisingly not bad. Honestly, this song's not that bad. It's not great. Don't get it twisted. Once again, do not, no, not going that far. Let's see. As for a good Game Boy Advance song, I'll go to always. We'll go to the Mega Man Battle Network series. And my personal favorite example is probably from Battle Network 6. Oh no, did Music Beat die? Music Beat gave up? It's a... Come on, Music Beat. There we go. We need to do one more time, hero. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow. God. You should buy the Battle Network collection. They are good games. And the Star Force collection that came out, too. The Star Force collection is also good. I love Mega Man Star Force. It's great. One of the characters in that game totally, definitely didn't influence what type of women I like. No, sirree, not at all. Capcom did a lot of influencing on the women I like, I've come to notice. This might be my favorite song in the Battle Network games. It's either this or the Undernet theme. Hell, real quick. It's one or the other. Like, they're both really good. Alrighty. That might be the last time we need Music Beat, because we are now on the last song, I'm pretty sure. And I know which one it is, because, oh god, I'm gonna hate when we get to this game. It's like it's just so repetitive. Which is kind of weird, because honestly, like, a lot of the other songs in this game honestly aren't that bad. But granted, I'm also not, like, too in love with, Oh, that one. Okay, no, that's just bad. What the fuck was that? Oh god, I see there's like a bump in the section. Hold on, what the fuck comes after this? It's like they're struggling to keep up with the fucking... Bro, it's like 4 different fucking, like, bands are playing completely separate songs in this one song right now. Okay. You know what? I think that'll be enough, but, you know, I'm not gonna just leave you on some dog shit. We'll play my favorite Spyro song. I was trying to mention that whole time, I'm not, like, the most in love with Spyro's soundtrack in general. I find it to be... It tends to blend into the background a bit too much for me personally, but there's one song I love a lot. Ice Cavern will always get my pass. With that, I shall depart. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come around next time. Next time being tomorrow, where we will do some card game stuff, because I missed some days, so we got to do some catch up. I am going to eat and lay down now. My head hurts and I am hungry and tired. Thank you! Later!